Hello, everyone, and welcome to 7th grade science. Today is September 10th, and I hope you're all having a great day. So a couple new things that we're going to talk about today. Over the last couple of days, we've been working in CK12, which is the website that allows you to read through some information, and they can embed videos in there, and then you're going to take a practice quiz at the end of every page after you've done the reading. So today I'm going to show you a couple extra steps that I'm going to have you do as we move forward. So let's get right to it, and I will share my screen with you. So if we go into our Google Classroom, on our stream, the only thing that's there still is the Zoom link so that you can get to class every day. When you come to classwork, every single day, I need you to do your daily attendance and your daily check-in. Make sure that you're doing those. I checked the daily check-ins earlier this week and responded to folks that were either struggling or needed some help and that sort of thing. So I will check those again before the end of the week so that I can get in touch with you if you're struggling. So this is week 4. So here are our assignments. We've been doing we did the introduction to ecosystems. We did habitat and niche yesterday, or niche. It can be pronounced either way. No, neither way is wrong. And today we're going to focus on biomes. Okay, so what I want you to do is if you go in here and click on this link, I'm going to go in as a teacher. I do have a student account that allows me to go in and see what you see, and that's how we figured out one of the tricks today, that we're going to add an extra step after you get done with your quiz. So we're not going to look at the reports to show everybody's grades. We're going to go to the assignment. So this is your assignment for today. It's a little bit longer reading, and there is a video there so that you all are going to go through and watch. So what I'm asking you to do today is to read through this page, all this work in here, and then watch this video. Forget how long it is, 7.5 minutes. So not super long, but I need you to watch that as well. And then I want you to come down here to the bottom and do your practice. And here's the new thing, okay? When you do your practice, you're going to go in, you're going to answer your questions. So if we go in, you're going to click on this link, and it's going to say preview. And we can go in and preview our practice. And so just number 1, we're going to say, what are aquatic biomes? We're going to say that those are water-based biomes. We're going to check it. So we've got 1, and now we're going to stop for now. Okay, so now when we go back to this website, it's going to kick us back here, and you're going to be allowed to go back in here if you want to keep doing stuff. But what I want you to pay attention to is there will be a banner that comes across the top here. Now you can see that this says, would you like to assign this to your class? That's because I'm a teacher and I'm logged in as a teacher. So obviously you're not going to have that, but what it's going to say when you all do it is something to the effect of, would you like to turn in this assignment? And it's going to have a button where this one says assign, it's going to say turn in. And you need to click that button to actually turn the assignment in. So you're going to go into this preview, you're going to do the quiz, you're going to get at least 10 correct. Then you're going to come out of that quiz. You can say stop for now or continue practicing if you want to do all the questions. Either way is fine with me. But when you come back to this, you need to click on this top banner, turn in, so that I can see that you did the quiz and that you did it correctly. Okay? So that's the first thing. First thing I want you to do is make sure that you're doing those and turning them in. The other thing I want you to do is if you see these arrows on the end here, you can go back to the first 2 lessons that we did. I want you to do the same thing. You can see up here that there's still this banner is here. And again, for me, it says, would you like to assign this to your class? For you, it says, would you like to turn in this assignment? You need to click turn in for all 3 of the assignments that we've done so far. All right. Now, the next thing that I want you to do, if we go back to classroom, there is this page here. This is the next thing that I want you to do. We're going to start a vocabulary list for this unit. Okay? So you're going to open up this assignment. Each one of you will have your own page. These are automatically going to save to your drive. You can organize them and move to a different folder if you want to put them in. If you have a 7th grade science folder in your Google Drive, which I would recommend. If you don't know how to do that, I'm happy to help you. But you can organize that however you want. But this is going to be your vocabulary list. You can put your name here at the top. Now, what you're going to do is go back into this form. Okay, so this was the first assignment that we did on Tuesday. Okay, you can see that there are all these bold words. Not worried about the green ones right now. Those are links, and you can click on those if you want. So that looks like this. If you click on animals, it will send you to this thing. So it'll give you another reading if you want. You can do some activities. There's some extra stuff that if you want to do, you're welcome to. But I'm going to click out of that so we can get back here. What I want you to focus on are these bold words, words that are in bold. And actually, if you do highlight these, it does let you annotate them. So you can change this, you can add notes in there, do all that good stuff. But what I want you to focus on, I want you to take each one of those and I want you to add them to this list. So I did the first one for you. Okay, so ecology. So we go in here. This first one is ecology. Ecology is the study of ecosystems. Boom, added to the list. So number 2 is going to be ecosystems. And you can put number 2, ecosystem dash. Ecosystem is all of the non-living factors and living organisms interacting in the same habitat. Okay, so we need to, so then because habitat is also highlighted here, we got to figure out what habitat means. So habitat would be number 3, and we're going to go down in here. Let's see, biotic factors in an ecosystem include all the populations in a habitat, such as so those are populations. So we also need to do populations and biotic factors, and we need to figure out the habitat would be just, even if you want to say, it's where living organisms interacting together. That's all that we know about habitat right now, okay? It's where living organisms interact together. So then we need a definition for biotic factors. We need a definition for populations and for abiotic factors. You need to, for every one of these bold words, not this one, because this says figure below. This is the figure they're talking about. I don't know why they bolded that word. But producers, consumers, those are both vocabulary words that you need to know. Bio, geo, chemical cycles. Boom. Matter is also recycled in ecosystems. So you need to know what biochemical cycles are. You all answered questions about this and you got the questions right on the practice quiz, but you need to make sure that you get the vocabulary right. So if you have questions about exactly what those definitions should be, I want you to go the extra mile and go figure those out. You can click on some of the green words that take you to different links. You can use your past knowledge. You can Google those words and figure out what the definitions are. You all have access to that information on your devices. So you need to start creating this vocabulary list. If you have questions about vocabulary, don't come back tomorrow and say, I don't know what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words mean. Can you tell me, Mr. Sheridan? Don't do that. But if you say, okay, I went and found this definition and it still doesn't make sense to me, that's the kind of question that I want you to ask when you come to class tomorrow. So you have a few things you need to do today. So let's refresh. You need to go in and you need to do the assignment on biomes. That's your new assignment. There is a reading and a video to watch, and then you need to do the Google quiz. The next thing you need to do is turn in all 3 assignments that we've done this week in CK12. There's that banner across the top of the screen that you need to click on that says turn in. So turn in all of them. Some of you will have already turned it in. So it'll say, do you want to turn in again? That means that you've already turned it in and you're good. So you don't have to do anything. So that's step number 2. So step number 1, go do the biomes activity. Step number 2, make sure you turn in all 3 assignments. Step number 3 is open up that vocabulary sheet. And I want you to go back to the first assignment, work your way all through all 3 of them, and type out every single one of those bolded words and write a definition behind it. So we're going to talk about those more, but you're going to need to know that vocabulary as we move through this unit. I hope you're all having a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.